Welcome back to another video, Ron. In my previous video, I was talking about how Twitter had another problem. It's had quite a few since Elon Musk has been in charge over the past year. And every time Twitter has one of these problems, you've got a bunch of people that you follow posting these different social media platforms, telling you to follow them on there in the event that Twitter shuts down. That's what the video was about. I was checking out all these different platforms that people have been downloading. There was Blue Sky, Mastodon, Spoutable, Hive. There's a few more as well that I can't remember the name of. The majority of these platforms are trying to be Twitter alternatives in the way it looks and works. So you end up with 5 lesser known Twitter variants. They all look like Twitter, they all look the same. And I just said in that video, look, no one's ever going to download these apps. Not while Twitter exists, at least. And if one did stick around, only one of them would survive, because they all look the same. There's no way people are using 5 of these similar looking apps. Well, it looks like I missed out on one. The biggest competitor of them all. Threads. Zuck himself has decided to have a go at making his Twitter alternative. When you really think about it, Zuck collects these social media platforms like Infinity Stones. Of course, he started off with Facebook, then they got Instagram, and then on Instagram a few years back they included the story feature and sending pictures to each other, which is the only thing Snapchat had, so they just took Snapchat without actually buying them. Now with all the Twitter problems that are going on, he's trying to have his own go at that as well. He's done it in a way that has made it a huge competitor to Twitter, to the point where Elon Musk is threatening to sue Meta over this app. Now I just read that, I didn't look into it, so it could be wrong, because you know, you have to look up everything you see on the internet, you can't just believe it, but I wouldn't be surprised though, because let's get into this. The app is called Threads. Now, I will say this right off the bat, this app is miserable. It's not good in its current state at all. It actually feels like they made this and wanted to release it the next time Twitter had a problem going on with it. So they started development 7 days ago, and then it just so happened that 2 days after development started, Twitter had another big issue, so they just released it. Because it feels very bare bones. It feels like there's not much going on at all. There's not many settings with how your feed works and whatnot, but let's go over it. This is my account. Now you might be wondering, why do you have an account? You said in the previous video you weren't going to download any of these apps. Well, here's the thing. Zuckerberg decided that if you have an Instagram account, you have a Threads account. All you have to do is install the app, and then you log in through Instagram. And Zuck decided to make it so that when you log in, you have the option to carry over your name, your username, your bio. You have the option to follow everybody on your Instagram following list if they have Threads, if they've installed it, which is why people have so many followers on this platform already, because they're carrying over from Instagram. This is why I'm not surprised if Elon Musk actually threatened to sue, because Zuck has come out with a Twitter alternative, and he's like, you know what? If you've got Instagram, you've got Threads. We've already got tens of millions, hundreds of millions of users. I think the big reason these social media platforms aren't that big is because nobody's on them. You don't want to post if none of your friends are even using the app, you know, if they're not even seeing your posts. But if you download this app and you spawn with 1,000 followers, people are going to use it. Now, on your homepage, you have a bunch of random shit. This is what I don't like about this app. So on this page, it will show up the people that you follow. I think it shows up the people that you follow first. But then it just goes to random stuff. I personally just want to see the things that I follow. I'd rather have like an explore feature. This is why I feel like it was rushed out of the door. There is no explore page or anything like that. Everything is just on the home tab. So anyone you follow will be on here, but it'll also show you a bunch of random stuff too. So I don't like that. Then you've got the search feature, which is again the most bare bones thing ever. All you can do here is search up accounts. I don't think there's any hashtags or anything. All you can do is find accounts from here. So look, let's go to Mr. Beast. He's got 3.5 million followers already. Mr. Beast is wasting no time. He's seen the opportunity and he's trying to, you know, capitalize on it. He's giving away a Tesla on Threads, which is very funny. You've got the notification tab. This is where you can see who's liked your posts, who's replied to you, who's mentioned you. And then you've got your account. I've posted one picture right now of my dog. It's probably the only thing I'm going to use this app for, to be honest. Then you can reply to comments, like them. You can re-thread them. I'm guessing that's what it's called. And you can create more replies to it, like a thread. It's like Twitter. But look how shit this is. It's just dark. What is this? It feels like we're a social media platform in the void. You've got my name, my username, my picture. There's no like at least put a banner in. At least. It doesn't even look like there's room for a banner. That's the thing. It doesn't even look like they're going to add that feature, but I hope they do change the layout so you can at least add a banner, because right now this looks so boring. Again, I don't want to see like random things coming up in my feed either. Make a separate tab for that. Like, yeah, I'm feeling this right now. Again, I've got an account because I already have an Instagram account. All you have to do is log in. Essentially, I think it could be an actual competitor to Twitter. If anything were to happen to Twitter, everyone would most likely come here at this point. I think it's especially a competitor to all the platforms that we've seen in the previous video. Because again, with this one, they're at least carrying over all the user base from Instagram, and everyone's got Instagram. So let's say Twitter shut down. Very poor decisions made the platform shut down for some reason. I really don't see a day where that will happen, but let's just say it happened. Are people going to go to Blue Sky, where they've been promoting that every now and then on Twitter? They have like 27 followers. Or are they going to go to Threads, which does the same thing as Twitter? I'm sure they'll update it to make it better as well as time goes on, where they already have hundreds or thousands of followers. They're probably just going to instantly pick this one because they've transferred the user base over. Man, I can't wait for that Elon Musk and Zuck boxing fight. It needs to happen, especially over this. As of right now, Twitter is still better in my opinion. They would need to add a lot more features, make the platform just look better until it overtakes Twitter. And maybe it would have the chance to actually overcome Twitter while it still exists. But anyway, that was my video about Threads. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the app. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.